Right now, it's time for another informative session with Dr. Elmer Stapley, the word wizard. Dr. Stapley, as you know, is one of the nation's outstanding authorities on the meaning and derivation of English words, and he's here to answer questions that you listeners send in about our language and its correct use. You ready to take a fling at the first question, Doctor?
Well, Mr. Elliott, the only accumulation I can make upon the receptionizing of your last sentence is that you are a grammatical ignominious. It should be obviating that one cannot take a fling at a question. The word fling is an untransitive verb and is conjectured through its various monogamies as I fling, I flang, I have done flung. Under no circumference could it take the word question as its predication. Do I make myself replete?
Yes, but I don't think we better discuss what you make yourself replete with. I think I know. Let's get right to the mail here.
Sure.
First, from a woman in Manhasset. Ray, that's your hometown, isn't it?
Yes,
Ray?
it is, Bob.
Yeah. She says, I keep wondering why we refer to a person with a suntan as being brown as a berry. They let me have a small garden out behind the occupational therapy building, and I've tried raising every type of berry I can think of, but most of them turn out to be red or purple, and none have ever been brown. Is the expression wrong, or have I simply misunderstood it?
Well, she simply misunderstood it. The hominy we use to describe a person with a suntan is red as a beet.
Yeah, I've
Now,
heard.
this, of course, refers to a police beat and the color of the soles of an officer's feet after he spent 8 hours walking one.
Well, I think that answer set a new all-time record even for you,
Yeah,
Doctor.
right.
It's not only completely inaccurate, didn't even deal with the expression the woman was talking about.
Thank you. I was rather proud of the way I handled the thing myself. Now, what's next?
This letter from a man in Bridgeport. We've had a lot of mail from Bridgeport lately. Haven't we, Ray?
Yes, we have, Bob.
He
Could
writes...
you leave me out of it, please? I'm trying to rest.
Just trying to include you in the group kind of thing.
Don't go out of your way, please.
All right. The man writes, Doctor,
Yes?
the man writes, I make a lot of startling, ridiculous statements, and some of my friends react by saying, gosh.
Uh-huh.
This usually terminates the whole conversation because I don't know what they mean. Now, I tried looking up the word gosh in the dictionary, and it just referred me to the phrase gosh all hemlock, which left me even more confused. Can you tell me what just plain gosh means?
Well, it sounds as if it might be a conniption of some longer word. They do a lot of that up in Bridgeport, you
Have
know.
conniptions, you mean?
Yes, yes. The people there speak with sort of a regional diatribe and tend to slurp their words together. I would assimilate that gosh is a shortened form of either goulash or galoshes.
Well, the gentleman says it comes as a reaction when he makes a startling comment. So I guess either goulash or galoshes would be a logical comeback. Huh?
Really? Well, it doesn't seem that way to me.
No, it doesn't to me either.
No.
Here's one from a lady in Vermont. Good to be getting up that way. She writes, I'm a notary public,
Oh?
and in that capacity, I illegally grant American citizenship to a lot of people who sneak into this country from Canada illegally. Of course, the whole ceremony is a fraud, but even so, I'd like to conduct it properly. Is it more correct to say, I reckon it's how you swear a blue streak to hold up the United States? Or is the proper phrasing, now you done got to pledge abhorrence to the Republicans right where you stand?
Well, no, under this kind of circumnavigance, I think the best thing to say would be the documents will set you back $10, but nobody will be able to tell them from the real thing.
Yeah, I think putting it that way lends more dignity to
I think so.
the occasion, and I'm sure it's enabled our listeners to see how the proper and direct use of our language can avoid misunderstanding. Thanks for these letters, Doctor. Will you be back later to answer a few more?
Well, thank you very much. I found the experience completely repugnant.